Hello people of the internet, I leave for Italy in like 2 days. Have I done any packing? Is my room clean? So I'm mostly packed. I've got all my art supplies packed, so now my desk is looking a little bit sadder with half my supplies gone. I'm bringing a couple different size sketchbooks, some filming equipment, some fun art supplies too. Like I brought my glitter metallic watercolors because I really want to play with those. I'm really excited to use those because there's like so much metal in Italy, like on gilded buildings and bronze statues and things like that. And I really want to incorporate that into my work for when I do a lot of architecture drawings, because I'm hoping if I just get excited about the fact that I can use my gold paint on architecture, then I could trick myself into wanting to practice architecture, because it's not my favorite thing to go for. It's definitely not in my comfort zone, so I have to sort of will myself to draw architecture. I'm really just into improving my art overall, and the best way to do that for sure is to work on your weak spots. Because, if you stay in your comfort zone so long, you'll definitely improve. Because, if you're drawing, no matter what, you'll improve. But if you draw what you're bad at, then, you're gonna improve on the things you're probably already good at within the drawing anyway, if that makes sense.
A few moments later.
I didn't want to pack, so we went to Cava. Ella got gelato. Gelato and Co. We'll have to see if it's better than actual Italian gelato.
This is better than Spanish gelato. Wait,
Spanish gelato?
One eternity later.
Right now I'm going to be packing up my art supplies since I'm wanting to bring a lot of Posca pens, but I also don't need to bring every single one. I'm only going to bring the ones that can fit in this carry-on case. This is obviously enough. I don't need to bring more than this. This is already crazy. But I just love Posca markers so much, and I use them so much in my work that I really don't want to not go without them. And unfortunately, I use pretty much every single color. So I want to make sure I bring as many colors as possible. Since I can blend my acrylics out, I'm definitely going to be cutting down and not bringing as many acrylic paints because of this. I want to really try to maximize all the art I can make by bringing as few supplies as possible, but also making sure I have enough supplies. It's a fine balance here. I also don't want to bring too much. I don't want to be crazy.
Good morning. My hair's a little crazy. Couldn't sleep that well last night, but, whatever. I have 20 hours of travel ahead of me. So I'm gonna take a shower and clean up my car because I didn't do that last night and I was supposed to. Denver to New York, New York to Rome, Rome to Florence. So I'm gonna be in Florence tomorrow and it's 9 a.m. today.
Ow, I got toothpaste in my eye. How do I screw up everything?
You can offer, where yogurts are, and
I swear my dog only wants to hang out with me when she knows I'm leaving. Otherwise she wants nothing to do with me. Isn't that right? Oh, silly baby, I'm gonna miss you stinky dog. And you, I guess. I don't like this one because it pees on my floor. And he humps my leg, but I've forgiven him. He stopped doing that since he got neutered. Angus! Come here, Angus. Here, you can get some love too. I feel pity for you. Even though I don't really like your personality, you've got a bad one. Goodbye, horse painting I'll probably never finish.
While on my super long flight, I worked on this portrait commission that someone had given me for their girlfriend for Valentine's Day, which was really sweet. They wanted just a digital oil painting, just sort of mimicking an old antique, sort of Renaissance style or Victorian style. And I had this very questionable looking airplane food that was eggplant lasagna, but it was actually better than it looked. And here's me eating this dry ass roll. And I had some plain wine. Yay, free alcohol. They gave me powdered milk in the morning, which I thought was interesting.
We made it to Rome. A really lame Caesar salad for lunch, so I'm getting on my final flight. Finally, I will be done with traveling. So I finally met up with Ollie and we're lunch together. Yes! We got gelato in the piazza. Ollie already went and saw stuff without me, but we're just here a couple days before school starts to hang out and explore.
You have the jet lag.
And to draw.
Yes.
You know what the other great thing is too? Is we
don't have to like rush to see everything and like eat everything and like be stressed about it. I know, we can mosey, we can take our time, do it all. Yes. You say I don't smoke it in the US or ever. Sketching with our watercolors. I'm sketching my wine that I'm having.
Drawing myself. Drawing. Inception.
We should smoke cigars. We both have one cup party.
One time Tyra and I went to like a frat party and just stole a cigar. Yeah, we
This is so great because now I have double the art to film and put my videos. Buongiorno. It is 3 a.m. I cannot sleep. And I'm just hanging out in this dope ass apartment I'm sharing with Ollie because our dorms aren't open and I'm just hanging out because it's 3 a.m. but the square is really quiet. We had a wonderful first day. Ollie and I went out to dinner, sketched and drank a lot of wine. It was really fun. And we had some people approach us, so we were able to talk to some foreigners. We talked to this Irish guy about like the state of the US politics right now, which was fun. And like fairies and how he is like how Irish culture is like really into like fae and like spirituality and nature, and like Ollie makes a lot of art that's sort of about that, so they talked about that. That was cool. And we showed everyone our sketches and they were like, oh, you're so great, like, you know, and it was really cute and cool. We've been practicing our Italian. My Italian's like slightly better. I'm gonna try to be fluent by the time I leave. We'll see if that happens. It was kind of rowdy at like midnight or 1 a.m. but it's calmed down a bit. The piazza's nice and quiet. It's so crazy being here. It just feels like every moment it's like some shot of a film that I'm in. It's hard to believe this is my real life. It's also just like, I don't know, studying abroad, studying art in Italy has always been my like, this is corny, but it's been like my life's dream. So it's weird being like, wow, this is like everything I've ever wanted my whole life, and I'm here. And I'm doing it with my best friend, so it's even better. So my observations about Italians so far, they're very friendly. Like I was kind of expecting, because I'm terrible at Italian, like awful, but I'm forcing myself to speak it, even though I literally only know like 10 words because I really want to learn it. So whenever I do though, Italians are so sweet and chill about it, and they know what I'm trying, and they're very graceful, which is great because like, I don't know, as an American, I'm always really paranoid about learning other languages because Americans are so like weird about that kind of thing. But Italians are like chill and normal about it, which is great. And all the men here wear earrings. Everyone wears perfume. No one smiles. I'm like an idiot walking around like giving people like smiles, and they're just like, I'm like, that's right, you don't do that. Hello, people. Ciao. Not super acclimated yet. It's noon right now, and I just woke up. We're getting better. Noon's not the worst time to start the day. I have tea in a wine glass, bread and cheese for breakfast, and I'm just sitting on this windowsill, eating and people watching. Right now I'm just sketching the piazza. If you're Italian in the comments, feel free to make fun of my accent. Right now I'm doing some pen sketches of the piazza. I think that pen sketches are the best way to study architecture because it sort of forces you to just make a mark and like not overthink it, because I have a tendency to overthink my architecture drawings. I just feel like drawing in pen looks better and it lasts longer, and I don't know, I'm just a fan of drawing in pen. I love the look of a pen sketch. My like butt barely fits on this windowsill, so I'm struggling at the moment. I think I'm gonna stop it here, but I just want to do something quick just to capture the general vibes of the piazza. It's definitely not the most accurate drawing ever, but you know, it's just for a little doodle and to fill up the spread for my first couple days in Italy. But yeah, I'm happy with it.
I wish it was a little bigger so I could make these like statues a bit more accurate, but not too bad. For a little lunch date. Look at how cute this place is. We just wandered around and found it. Look at this beautiful meat platter we got, and buying a bottle of one was more economic than buying a glass. So naturally we bought the whole bottle. Yes, and try this all. Ollie's got her sketch, but we're gonna pack up because it's probably gonna rain. But I sketched over there and kind of just laid in all the values, but I'm gonna try to work on perfecting everything inside because this is a lot. But good time. I brought my gouache. I went to the fancy art supply store and I bought some more gouache, and I got this really nice easel which I was using, which was great. But just got a bunch of little tube gouache, and I got this little palette. Got a bunch of fun stuff. They're massive. I don't think I've ever seen chickens this big. Little fatties. I'm definitely still adjusting to like the time zone differences. Like I can't tell what day it is. I don't know where I am. I just feel very dazed, especially right now. Like the reason I want to paint is because I'm like really loopy right now. I'm just trying to stay awake. Yeah, Ollie and I had a really fun day. We just explored a lot. We started the day off with getting some coffee. That's the first thing I learned in Italian was how to order in coffee. So I'm like, okay, at least I know how to do this. And like I said, I'm using my Italian pretty much everywhere, even though I'm just awful at it. But like all the Italians are very graceful with my god-awful Italian. So it's been easy to learn and practice, and I'm forcing myself to do it even though I find it incredibly embarrassing. We went to a ton of like really fabulous art stores today. Like art stores in America do not have anything on Italian art stores. Like they're just like all the like high quality, like beautiful, like artisanal pigments and fine artist quality oil colors, and they're all like arranged and like this like I don't know, it just feels very academic, and like I don't know, you just feel like a real artist. And I will say like Ollie and I have been sketching a lot, and people like come up and talk to us all the time, like whenever we sketch, and they love to talk to us about being an artist. And like I just feel more admired as an artist here than I have anywhere else. Like it's really beautiful, because I kind of thought I would come here and be like, I would kind of just blend into all the other artsy stuff here, and like, you know, like I didn't expect anything, obviously. Like why would I? I don't even really expect anything in the States. Like I'm very happy when people want to talk to me while I paint, but like obviously I'm like not doing it to talk to people. But you know, it's like an added bonus. But here I'm like, wow, like I feel very like adored. It's very funny, but very flattering. I'm a fan. And just all the art I'm around and I see, and like it's just so inspiring to be surrounded by so much beauty and wonder. And it's just so different from everything, but it's also so familiar, because like I've just adored and admired the art of this and the architecture of this place and the culture for so long. And like I have Italian family, so it's like, you know, I'm just around it a lot. Like my I'm actually not Italian at all, but I have a ton of Italian family. But Italian art has always been some of my favorite stuff, you know, the Renaissance obviously, but I'm a huge Caravaggio fan. I love Baroque stuff. I love all the architecture. I just think it's just one of the most beautiful places on earth as well. I mean, it's Italy. I mean, do I even have to say why it's awesome here? Like, I don't think I have to spell it out. it'll be interesting to see how like my feelings evolve. Like I don't know, like in a week from now, maybe I'll be sick of everything and I'll be like, I just need a burger, guys. But like right now, I'm like on cloud nine. I'm like, wow, this is like pure happiness. This is awesome. This is epic. And like granted, right now I'm just like spending all my time wandering around and like being like, oh, this looks delicious. Let's eat here. And you know, I'm just shopping and exploring and doing all the fun stuff. So maybe it'll be a bit harder when I'm like doing classes and stuff. But the language barrier hasn't been a problem. Sometimes like I'm a little spooked here by like I'm interacting a lot with like men who are trying to like, you know, like approach me and stuff, and it's like it's a little extra nerve-wracking because half the time I can't understand them, so I'm like I don't even know like if I'm being rude or if I'm like if they're saying what I think they're saying, or if I'm reading the situation correctly. So it's like an extra added layer of, and I'm like I'm not familiar with the area, of course, so it's like a little extra layer of anxiety. But I just have anxiety about that kind of thing in general. But it's not as, honestly, it's a little better than I thought it would be. I honestly thought it would be worse. I'm kind of used to it being really bad. Like, in my opinion, Providence, Rhode Island, where I go to school, is one of the worst places I think I've ever been. Like, it is genuinely, the catcalling there is, like, out of control. And I used to, like, honestly, like, be like, okay, is catcalling really all that prominent? Like, I thought, there was a time where, like, maybe people are being a little dramatic. Like, okay, guys. And then I moved to Providence, and I'm like, actually, never mind. I take it all back. Oh, I'm so bad at painting windows. Italy will also be interesting because like it's such a different color palette than I work with. Like it's so many browns and yellows and reds, and I just always gravitate towards like pinks and blues. And oh my god, guys, it's green. It's green. Like we went to some gardens with like these really fat chickens. They were so cute, and it was so green. I'm like, this is your guys' winter. Like, guys, I have seasonal depression. Do you know how happy I am? I bought this really cutesy little easel. It was so cheap too. Like the art supplies here is like higher quality but less expensive.
Trying to practice my Italian. Mangio una pera.
Ollie and I are trying to move in right now. It's pouring rain. We're absolutely drenched. You can probably hear it. And we can't find our apartment. We found the building, we just can't find the apartment. And we have like keys, but they don't have any numbers on it. So we're like, where do we go? Don't know. I like the building so far. I mean, the area is nice. So I'm very excited to see my room. Very excited to unpack. Get rid of all my stuff. So much stuff.
I know, I'm so happy we can like hang out and like, you know, eat maybe we can have like roommate dinner.
Right, I got time. We did it. I wish you fabulous roommates.
Yes.
Thank you. It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Bye, thank you.
Yeah, this place is awesome. Sarah, this room fucking rocks. Like, yeah, even though you got the Bluetooth.
Even though I have a roommate, this is definitely not a terrible situation for sure.
Dude, I'm so pleased.
Me too. This is such a relief. I was expecting to show up and living in a rat-infested hole in the wall or something.
Yeah, you see the floors right now? They're so nice.
This is so much nicer.
And so we're living in luxury.
We are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna film a tour before other people show up here and I look like a fool recording everything. So we'll give you a tour of the apartment, starting when you first walk in the door. Also so I can remember it. But you come in here, we have this nice bathroom, got shower, stuff there, a bidet, so European. Me, hotel, genius at work. Got some nice signage to make us feel at home, I suppose. And then we've got our kitchen, which is pretty big. I was expecting it to be a lot smaller, but we are sharing it with like 5 people, so it's an okay size. And then we have another bathroom here. And then they provided all this stuff. Like we just showed up and it was completely furnished and everything, which is nice. This area is cute. We have a glitter portrait of Florence, which I'm a big fan of. I like that. Then we have here, no, Ollie,
Scared me. Ollie's a lucky duck and got her own room. Look at this. Insane. Little window. Bars so she doesn't jump out and kill herself. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? We'll see how this semester goes. But yeah, time to unpack all my crap. All right, I got everything unpacked. It's a little uggo at the moment, but I just have art supplies in here. Have my bag. I want to hang these up, but these came with the place. Mirror, more art supplies down there. And I've got like medication, tech stuff, and stuff under there. My suitcases are under there. And I've got all my stuff hanging up in here. Yeah, I got all my nice dresses. But yeah, I don't have too much stuff anyway, so easy to unpack and everything fits all great. Oh, and I got these sandwiches at Rock. What's your review?
Really good.
Really good. Ollie taught me how to make pasta with just flour and water, so I just made my dough. It's looking beautiful. Now I just need to let her rest. Watch me cut off my finger. I have my ugly pasta. See guys, I'm an art student. I can make the most beautiful pasta. And I'm just waiting for my water to boil so I can boil it. Fun fact, I used to be like completely allergic to tomatoes, and now I'm only very vaguely allergic to tomatoes. Thank God. Can you imagine if I came to Italy and I'm not only allergic to fish and nuts and everything else I'm allergic to, I'm also allergic to tomato? I don't think I could eat anything here. Because, you know, you'd think that my allergies wouldn't be super bad in Italy, but they're like much worse and harder to avoid here than they were in Japan. And Japan's like known for fish, but here it's not fish that's the problem, it's like nuts. Literally everything has nuts in it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. Some cheese, Parmesan, salt and pepper. Italian pasta from scratch. A little bit of basil to be cutesy. Oh, I have so much pasta sauce on my face, holy shit. Grazie for making it to the end of this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'm gonna be in Italy till May, so you'll see a lot more videos like this. But yeah, this is just basically like my first couple days before I started classes. I actually started this morning. I just had my Italian 101 class like a couple hours ago. I didn't film anything. I kind of stopped filming after like my first 4 days because I just wanted to do some things without filming and just, you know, live for myself and not worry about getting it all on camera and blah, blah, blah. I have advanced painting in the afternoon, which is my first art class of this semester. So I'm really excited to go to that. And I will see what it's like and I'll report back to you with a new video about maybe my first week of classes and what art school is like in Italy. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, comment. Likes and comments help me my channel a lot. I'm a really small channel, so every little bit helps and I read every single one. Ciao!